Sagittarius, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come for you. Keep in mind, Sagittarius, that this is a general reading. It is not a personal. Also, keep in mind, Sagittarius, my fire sign, that some um, messages can trigger you. So keep that in mind. If you're easily triggered, you have every right to pull back from the reading and come back when you're ready. Let's go ahead and get started, Sagittarius. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for my Sagittarius. Thank you. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. For those of you who have already subscribed and you have returned, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. And keep in mind that there is no wrong question, okay? There is no wrong question, Sagittarius. If you have a question, um, make sure you say hello in the comment section. So let's go ahead and get started. What messages do you have for my Sagittarius? Thank you. What message do you have for Sagittarius at this time? I don't know why it's hard for me to shuffle these. So I'm trying to be gentle. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? What's significant in the next 72 as you are having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone, whether this is someone in person, um, it's private, or you are having either you're praying in the next 72 or you are having a heart-to-heart release um, with a love lost one, your spirit guides. It's basically kind of like having a conversation um, in the next 72. And pertaining to this box, there is a sense of in the next 72, this situation is you have this fire desire inside in the next 72, but you're keeping it inside. You're not allowing anyone access to your fire. Um, your action in the next 72, I feel like you are not just recognizing who you are. There's certain aspects within yourself that's burning inside. And I'm not talking about in the sense of an STD. I'm talking about the desire, whether it's change and you recognizing your own change and taking your time. And it's like you're acknowledging things in the next 72, which is a good thing. Sagittarius. Okay. Um, let's go ahead and look at emotions, thoughts, and actions, Sagittarius. All right. Emotions, thoughts, and actions for my Sagittarius. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. So, as I said, there's some sense of fire, burning, and desire inside that you are trying to release, because it's what's significant about the next 72 is you're not feeling alive. You may feel drained. You may be feeling lost. But with the situation at hand in the next 72, this is confirming of you acknowledging yourself. It's kind of like that moment of, a reflection of, I'm better than I was yesterday type energy. And there's this isolation. It's like you are in a safe space, you're in a calm space, and it's not like you're isolating on you're not isolating from people on purpose. You're building a relationship with yourself, Sagittarius. You're getting to know yourself and you're liking it, and you're realizing aspects of yourself that you need to bring more to the forefront and feel alive again, living again. Let's go ahead and see what other messages we have for you, Sagittarius. All right, what other messages do you have for that fire sign? So you are taking action, and it's important to you in the next 72. You're making yourself important. We have show off your talent here. We have they hear you're learning. So this is your guides. Very, very, it's like you're being praised, right? Your angels are rejoicing. They're saying they're happy that you're able to recognize in the next 72, and you're not being hard on yourself. We have please call here. This is letting me know, even though you're in a good space, don't forget to keep acknowledging God and putting God first. For some of you, you call it source. For some of you, you call it universe. You fill in the blank of what you call it. So when you're vibing high, don't forget to continue to put what you put first that's been with you and kept you and comforted you up to this point. Okay? What other messages do we have for us, Sagittarius? There could also be a person that you have a strong connection to, and they were with you through your ups and downs. And when you're up, they're just trying to get your attention every now and then in the next 72, and they just don't want you to forget, because we have treasure in reverse. They don't want you to forget them. They don't want to feel like the back burner. Okay, so it's kind of like, don't just drop off those who are there when you need, and then when you feel like you don't need them in the next 72, you disregard them. Okay. And so it's saying not to spend. I just feel like you're just wanting you're getting yourself together. You're recognizing in the next 72 that not all the time you have to depend on men. For those of you who are very critical, you are not depending on men, women, family, friends, and things like that. Right now, you're depending on yourself, and so there could be someone, and they're heading in your direction. It could be your soulmate. It could be a twin flame, but for the most part, this is a connection. So it's letting me know it's a loyal friend. It could be a best friend. It's someone very close to you that knows you. They know when something is wrong. If you were to say, hey, what's wrong? They know when something's wrong. You don't have to tell this person. They know you. And it's kind of like they're unable to read your face at this time in the next 72. There's assumptions in the next 72 that don't match what it is that's going on with you. Basically, you're evolving into a new version of yourself, and you're accepting it. You're evolving, which is good, Sagittarius. All right, overall direction for Sagittarius for the next 72. Taking charge is a good thing, Sagittarius. If this is a friend that you grew up with, it's okay to let them know, hey, how you doing? Sometimes even though we doesn't evolve, right? The old version of ourselves from yesterday, we create a new version of ourselves for the new day. And sometimes, the ones closest to us don't always evolve with us. So keep that in mind. Overall direction for my Sagittarius, please. We have the Three of Swords and the King of Swords here. Yeah, there's heartbreak. There's someone, I don't think they're attention seeking. It's just someone they just want to know how you're doing, Sag. And right now with the King of Swords, it's just you're focused on you. And I feel like you shouldn't have to like overstretch why you're focused on you. You don't have to explain yourself. But sometimes sometimes we have people that are close to us that need reassurance. So overall direction is definitely reassurance. For some of you Sagittarius, you're like, I'm not explaining myself to anyone, to each your own. But it's just be mindful of the matters of the heart to regards to other people, especially when they are of care when it comes to the matter of your heart. Okay. Um, Overall perspective for Sagittarius, please. Yeah. Whatever this Three of Swords that you experienced in the past has definitely allowed calmness to it's like you're saturated with calmness and it really flows really good. This calmness is what's transforming you, especially your heart and the way you see things, the way you react in the next 72. All right, overall perspective for Sagittarius. Inner child. Your inner child is calm. Let's talk about your overall perspective, Sagittarius, for the next 72. We have inner child. So that's that fire energy, that fire burning inside you're calm, and that calmness is literally stirring you in new directions, new way of thinking in the next 72, new interests. Okay, it feels like your taste is changing, your senses, your five senses, um, and pertaining to your overall perspective in regards to the inner child Sagittarius. It says this card acknowledges that this is a good time to restore your childlike wonder. Add more fun into your life, Sagittarius, in the next 72. Kick up your heels and have a laugh. Carve out some time on a daily basis to do what you love just because you love it. Okay, let's go ahead. What else does Sagittarius need to focus on within this overall perspective regarding inner child? Hopefully you can hear me clearly, Sagittarius. Not too loud. I know in Gemini's reading, I kept hitting the mic. My hair kept hitting the mic. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Just because the Ace of Pentacles in reverse does not mean it's a bad thing. I feel like you're refusing to start new connections with people and you're focused on your own connection with yourself here, and you're reanalyzing and you're recognizing. For some of you, you have come and you're stepping into this sense of this confidence that's very attractive, and you're realizing what's working for you. With the Knight of Pentacles here, it's kind of like, don't, like I said, it's okay to choose you in the next 72, but don't forget just to, keep in touch with those, because I feel like whoever it is that wants your attention in the next 72, this is someone that serves you, and the last thing that you want them to do is serve someone else with no return of serving you, because they feel like you don't have time for them. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles, please. Someone could be having grief and they're trying to figure out if you're going to recognize it. Hold on, something got left behind. Yeah. You're focused on you and your friend, or this is a loved one. What your friend is a loved one. You fill in the blank of who this is that's coming towards you, that wants to be in your story in the next 72. They want to be a part of your life they just want to be inserted. And whatever they're going through, it will pass, but they won't have a sense of calmness, like everything's going to be okay, because they need some sense of reassurance from you. And by you being calm, I feel like you don't have patience with this person, but by you being calm, it perfects the relationship. Okay. No one is perfect, but when you're calm, it just seems like everything works out perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at overall focus. All right. Overall focus for my fire sign Sagittarius. We have increased awareness here. It says deep connection, and I really feel like this is with yourself, but then there's someone that's attached to you that have a deep, they would do whatever you want them to. And it's kind of like they just need a sense of acknowledgement, just simple as, are you okay? How you doing? Will make this person stay. We have soul expansion. It says your consciousness is expanding. Okay, so we've had confirmation regarding your next 72 of your awareness. And it's also clarifying within the Page of Wands as well. And I feel like it's not a comfortable space, but it's more so you're present. You're not jumping into something new. You're not being so quick to say, okay. I really feel like you're not in a space in the next 72 of trying to make new friends or making a commitment in your relationships. You're more committal to yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. And don't allow anyone to make you feel like that, Sagittarius. A rebel energy for my Sagittarius for the next 72. What I love about this inner child is you're doing the work. It says shame, regret, guilt. That is just BS. So it's kind of like, yeah, there's an attention seeker, and I feel like you don't have patience for this person. But when you're calm, everything works itself out. So basically, it's suggesting that you be calm and just watch how perfect everything molds itself. It's kind of like there's a minimal action that's needed from you when you're calm. And pertaining to what you need to speak up about is being inconsiderate of the matters of the heart of whoever this connection is. Conversation. Remember, it was a conversation here with the heart. And I feel like whoever this is someone that never was able to break away and commute. By you being calm, they get a breakthrough. Yeah. They're happy that you are able to see. When you're calm, you're able to see what you need to see. Okay, you could be, you are very intuitive in the next 72, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles if there's any. I start getting hot, turn the heater on. Okay. Challenges and obstacles for my Sagittarius, please. Thank you. All right, Sagittarius, we have co-creator here. I feel like you're focusing on one thing. For some of you, it's a project. For other of you, it's your looks. You're doing something. It's very attractive, whatever it is. What I can't get, what's really overshadowing this is there's this attention seeker that you really don't have patience for. But like I said, it's going to work out. And pertaining to challenges is where it's moving too fast. In the next 72, you're needing to be calm, and that perfection is going to perfect itself. All right. And pertaining to obstacle is it's not getting lost, but it's more so of just do it. Whatever you set your mind to, just do it. Don't worry about being perfect. You keep the repetition, and eventually you'll find your lingo. And the next 72. And pertaining to what tools that you can utilize is that you don't have to do anything alone in the next 72. And just stay calm. Everyone learns differently. Some people are hands-on, some people can take verbal instructions, and some people need both. And I feel like that could be your patience of you learning how to be calm in the next 72. So you're more calm when you're explaining things. So there's more of an attraction coming in, pulling in here. Let's go ahead and look at foolish energy, Sagittarius, allegedly. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever this is in the next 72 that you're focused on, don't worry about being perfect, but allow your calmness to create the perfection. This is definitely allowing people to assist you in the next 72, despite of how foolish it feels. It's like this is a new journey of working with others and people working with you. But be calm because you want to be mindful of the matters of the hearts of others. Be mindful of your heart as well. You're a work in progress. Everyone's a work in progress. No one is perfect. But when perfection naturally is created, it's just like in other people's eyes, you're perfect. And by your calm, you're able to recognize how important you are to people. Or when you're calm, someone is explaining to you they like this version of you, Sagittarius, in the next 72. Let's go ahead and pull your Goddess Oracle. For my Sagittarius. Goddess Oracle for Sagittarius, please. Your reading is really good, Sagittarius. Just increase awareness, your soul expansion here. Your Goddess Oracle is don't back down. And Mother Earth, stand up for what you believe is right in the next 72. And you are being called upon, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So that's my walking sage card as well. When you're calm. So yeah. Before starting anything else new, learn perfect being calm. Feminine energy, please hold on. We have the Devil energy and the Tower feminine energy. So feminine energy is not operating in shadow self, and I feel like when you're not operating in the shadow self, you're attractive here, but this attraction, this Tower is not giving me like having to rebuild or experiencing something traumatic. This is more so like when you're calm, your power is much stronger. So you're able to push away obstacles that come your way. Right? Does that make sense? Let's take a look at masculine energy, Sagittarius. Masculine energy for Sagittarius for the next 72. Masculine, you could be having a difficult times with healing things that happened when you were a child. I think it was the 4 of something that I was seeing. Masculine, you have Justice and the 2 of Swords. Things are not complicated in the next 72. You're not even trying to fight to prove a point. By you being calm, things will work itself out. It's kind of like, aren't you happy that you made the choice to be calm? All right. Shadow energy for Sagittarius for the next 72, please. Shadow energy for Sagittarius in the next 72. Shadow energy is not wanting to come out because the Devil's in reverse. We have Justice. And normally it doesn't take that long. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. No longer sleeping on yourself. So this is letting me know that you're very disciplined in the next 72. You're not trying hard. You're not trying hard to be calm. You're calm. Good. That's good. Good. Inner work. All right. What other messages do you have for my Sagittarius? It says codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. For others of you, it's not a romantic. You just have someone that irritates you really, really bad. And, by you being calm, it just kind of works itself out. And it sounds cliche. But, someone they just want your attention. Are you having to explain or teach someone something in the next 72? And by you being calm, it's kind of like the help, not the help like servants, but it's like your connections, right? End up, everything works itself out to where you're doing less and having a wonderful next 72. Because the foolish energy is the 3 of Pentacles. You can be foolish and not calm and not patient and be irritable and yelling at people. Or you could literally say, you know what, I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna let this work itself out. And it does. This is collaboration, this is teamwork. This is working together here. It's like you're turning codependency around. You're not investing into codependency, but you're saying, hey, I'm here. What's up? Or this is what you're doing, and someone who's not patient, it's going to shock you that they're patient with you. So you're realizing that someone does care, especially masculine. You're no longer being conflicted mentally, or you're no longer allowing 2 people to tell you what to do. Shed some light on my Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Shed light on Sagittarius. Yeah, great gathering. It's all coming together. Your soul tribe as well. Sagittarius. Feels like once you don't think about it, it happens, right? That's what it feels like. You're putting in the work. Affirmation for my Sagittarius, please. Affirmation. It says, Your affirmation is you are love just for being who you are, Sagittarius, just for existing. All right, Sagittarius, those were the channel messages that I got for your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. You may have not resonated with every channel message. Some of the messages may have triggered you and they were not entitled to. Continue to put in the work with your healing process. And don't forget, you can email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com for any questions. Make sure you say hey in the comments. You can drop some hearts. You can also share your experience so that you can be a spiritual guiding light for others within the community. Thank you.